Hi guys, welcome to the channel. Of course, Dark Crown is here. I've maxed it out. Yes guys, I've spent loads and loads of ore. My Dark Crown is level 27. I've been testing it out and I found a really powerful and easy to use TH17 Attack Strategy for you. Heroes, pets and their equipment are on the left hand side, and the main army we're going to be using today then guys is going to be 14 dragons, 4 balloons, 2 minions. Of course, one of those minions is Michael the Minion, the most powerful troop in Clash of Clans, and a couple of furnaces. Spells, we're going to go with a couple of clone spells, a freeze spell, a couple of revive spells that'll help our heroes out, and one overgrowth spell. A nice combination there, nice easy to use air attack. And let's have a look at how powerful this Dark Crown is. I'm going to be using it with Dark Orb. I think it's just a nice combination, but I do think Dark Crown does go well with all the other Minion Prince's hero equipment. So let's jump into our first replay now. So the first stage of any air attack for me is lining up the Queen with the giant arrow through the base to try and take out 2 air defenses. I know it doesn't always go where you want it to. Sometimes it flies off into the forest. It's just bad aiming from me. But just take your time, have a look, and hopefully you'll take out a couple of air defenses and set up a mini queen walk. Then on this attack, a friendly challenge, what we've done is sent in the siege barracks on the other side of the base, and then a couple of furnaces to help take out some buildings and funnel our troops into the base. What I do try and do, guys, a quick tip for you, is send in the main army above the queen's position. It just helps protect the queen. And on the Grand Warden today, we've got a healing tome and rage gem. Just if we leave the queen by herself after using that giant arrow, she'll probably get taken out, and we could really do with the queen still there at the end of the battle. So let's talk about Dark Crown, guys, and I'm sort of going to do it in the most simple way I can. So just imagine your Dark Crown's level 27, max level 27. The max buff you're going to get is 30% extra health and 30% extra DPS, but only when a certain amount of troops on the battlefield housing space has been eliminated. You've got 3 tiers to that: 60, 120 and 180. So again, if we're assuming Dark Crown is level 27, when 60 housing space worth of troops have been taken out on the battlefield, you'll get a 10% damage buff and 10% health buff. 120 housing space, you'll get 20%, 20%. And 180 housing space, your Minion Prince will do 30% more damage and have 30% more health at level 27, which sounds a lot, but you've got to remember it's going to take some time to get there. But in his final form, with all of the buffs, the max buffs, you'll see on the battlefield in a moment, he can be a real force. And remember, there's some attack speed buff as well. So you get quite a few buffs there. But overall, my opinion using the Minion Prince, do I think it's really epic? Do I think it sort of challenges Spiky Ball, Action Figure, Magic Mirror? Probably not. I think it is one of the weaker pieces of epic hero equipment out there. I think personally, maybe if the damage and health was doubled and we had something like 20% at the beginning, then 40% or 60%, or even if the top level was maxed out at 50% extra health and damage, I think that would feel a bit more epic for me. I still think it's really good though. I mean, don't get me wrong, have a look at the battlefield now. You can see the Minion Prince in his final form doing loads of damage and getting us 3 stars in this friendly challenge. So it has made a difference. But I've spent quite a lot of ore on it. And how does it compare, like I said, against the other epic pieces of hero equipment? Some of them anyway, rocket spear, electro boots as well. Well, I don't think it's quite as epic as those. But the thing is, guys, don't just take my word for it. That's my opinion with limited use. Do check out some videos from other players. They might find different use cases for it. I've just been testing out the Dark Crown, max level, but with easy spam attacks. I'm not sort of doing anything, creative. I'm just waiting for those housing space worth of troops to get taken out and ensuring my Minion Prince is still alive on the battlefield, because we've got a couple of revive spells. They help as well, Minion Prince or Royal Champion. So as you can see, this attack strategy does seem pretty powerful, but is it down to the Minion Prince and the epic hero equipment? I don't think so. I think it's sort of a nice combination. I think Minion Prince has got really good hero equipment combinations you can have. Anyway, let's go back to the battle. So this is another friendly challenge. As you can see, we're not doing particularly well here. We've got a lot of dragons moving on the outside of the base. What's the Minion Prince doing? So the Minion Prince is sort of floating around. Remember those different stages we discussed: 60 housing space worth of troops, 120, 180. I mean, you can try and speed that up, I guess, by maybe using Snake Bracelet or more furnaces, but I think it's counterproductive. I think just send the Minion Prince in with the army, try and keep him alive, and if he's still there at the end of the battle, that's great. If not, you can perhaps revive him. So anyway, let me know what you think in the video comments. I hope you've enjoyed the video today. Remember to subscribe for more videos like this, guys, and if you enjoyed the video, do like the video. And before we go, just a couple of things. Number 1, remember to stay hydrated. Number 2, remember to practice your funneling. And number 3, do remember on this channel we do have something called a creator code. That's where you can help support your favorite content creator in-game by using their code before making any purchases. Our code is Code Moose. Any support would be amazing. Anyway, guys, I'll see you later. Take care. Bye.